Welcome to DIY Design by CCW, DIY Design for the 21st Century. My name is Candy and I'm the host of this channel. Now let's get into this video. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to DIY Design by CCW. Thank you for tuning in and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, as you can see, guys, I am jumping right into another DIY. And of course, it's going to be a glam DIY. Now, guys, for this DIY, I've got several items I'll be using. A couple of different types of bling wrap. I've got a styrofoam floral disc, a couple of mirrors, and you see there that I have some Krylon spray paint in silver, the metallic finish, and I have a base sitting next to it. Now that base was white, and I decided to spray paint that base silver for this DIY. And of course I did that off camera and let it dry. Now what you see me doing is I'm prepping the disc. Now, I did, before I got on camera, I did glue one of the mirrors onto one side of the disc. Now, before I glue on the other mirror, what I'm going to do is cover the white edges of the styrofoam with a little bit of glitter paper. Now, this glitter paper, I really love it. This happens to be in pink. It comes in different shades. I'm sure you can buy it in different places. I get mine from from Joann Fabrics because I love the quality. It's $1.47 regular price if you don't have a coupon, and many times it's on sale, but you probably can find it in other places. Now, the reason I am gluing it on is I don't want the white styrofoam to show through my bling wrap. I like that little bit of pink that's going to show through. And you don't need to do this. Again, this is just something I wanted to do. You certainly could just either paint the styrofoam or you can just glue the bling wrap on. It's really not going to show, that much. So once I do that and get this all secured, then I'll go ahead and glue on a strip of bling wrap that I pre-cut to fit the disc. Okay guys, so now that I've completed my disc, I'm going to glue the mirror disc onto this base. You see me using a marker. Many times when I do this, you guys know if you follow this channel, I don't like to measure, but that can get you into trouble. Many times when I do this, my base might be slightly off center. So I'm using a method here where I place the base, line it up, and then I used a marker so that when I glue it down, I actually get it in the right place. When I get into trouble, typically is I'll line it up, it'll look great, and then I'll put it down and I move it slightly and it's off center. So this way, when I set the base down, I'll make sure that I get it, or back down, I make sure that I get it in the right place. Now I'm attaching this with a mix of my E6000 quick hold and a little bit of hot glue so that I get an instant hold. And then once I'm done, I'm going to set that aside and we're going to begin to work on our cylinders. Now, guys, you don't have to do this, but I'm adding a little glitter to the cylinder. And these are just the little Dollar Tree cylinders that you can buy. Nothing fancy here. Again, you can just do this DIY with Bling Wrap. You do not have to add the glitter. You certainly don't have to use pink glitter. And I may make another set because I'm not sure I'm sold on the glitter, but for this one, I decided to do that. So what you see me doing here is I am doing a little Mod Podge. You'll see me just, putting it on. There's no method to it. I've heard people say you're better off with a brush because you don't get the streaks, like the little streaks in the Mod Podge, which does make sense if you're not going to apply glitter or something else on top. But the Mod Podge dries clear, so I haven't noticed that being, or the brush marks, I should say, I haven't noticed them being much of a problem. Now, you did see me just switch brushes, and the reason I did is the brush that I started with is one I picked up from Dollar Tree. Turned out that's not the best place to go and buy your brushes because it was leaving little brush, the little bristles from the brush in the Mod Podge. So I had to switch from that. Now here you guys see I've moved on quickly. I've actually finished one of the cylinders and now I'm putting the glitter on the other cylinder. Again, guys, this is just really easy to do. Main thing is to make sure your coverage is even and that you gradually turn the vase or the cylinder or whatever it is, and then sit it aside and let it dry before you do anything else. So when I come back, we'll be taking this to another level and we'll be adding a little more embellishment to our cylinders. All right, guys, so let's finish up this DIY. Now, guys, I wanted to keep this one really simple. The skill level for this one is none. I mean, anyone can do this particular DIY. What I'm doing here is adding just a little bit of embellishment, and I decided to go with some Bling Wrap. Again, I'm gonna use two different kinds of Bling Wrap, and it's silver. Back to my silver, but I'll make sure that I leave links down in the description box in case you want to order this Bling Wrap. I purchase it from eFavorMart. I have found their quality to be the best and the quantity that you get is great. So again, purchase it if you like and feel free to use the link I've put down in the description box. All I'm going to do is use a little glue, and I'm using my E6000 quick hold again, and I'm going to place it around the bottom, and then I'm going to layer on another strip of Bling Wrap after this. And I probably will do a little bit more because, I like to do a little something off camera, just, for the big reveal. So at this point, I wasn't sure, though, what else I was going to do. And here I am adding the other row of Bling Wrap. again, guys, as I'm looking at this and as I watch this video, I think this would have been very pretty without the glitter. So if you don't like glitter, don't want to use that, feel free not to if you try to do something like this. Or if you want to do this DIY, but just with a few strips of bling wrap and a few things from Dollar Tree, you can create a nice looking DIY for your home. Now guys, hang on, because you know what I'm going to do here shortly. After I attach this, please come back for the big reveal. I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, so this is how the cylinders turned out. Now, I like them. I think they turned out really, really pretty, but you, of course, let me know what you think. Now, that's a close-up so that you can see what the cylinders look like on top of the bases. And now let's take a closer look at everything. So what I've done here is I have the base or the cylinder sitting on top of the bases we just made today, and I added some crystals around them. Now those crystals aren't glued down, so I just did that to see what they would look like. Here you see I'm showing you a vase that I created. It was actually one of my first DIYs. I'll make sure that I link the original video, and then when I added the bling wrap, I'll make sure that I link that in the description box. Now you see that I'm also showing you, I always love to do this, add in other DIYs. I've got some of my chandelier bases that I created in another video, and 3 mirrors that I created. The large one, the one in the middle, and then the other one is just a mirror base that I created. And I love these. You know, I use candle risers. The chandeliers were created with martini glasses that I couldn't find a complete set, so I decided to just use them. And, you know, just trying to be creative. Now, what I've done is switch everything up, and I've taken the vase away, and this is what the cylinders look like without the crystals, just sitting on top of the new bases. And I wanted you to see what they look like side by side. I like them. I think they turned out really nice. But again, when I make them again, I may leave out the glitter, and or I might even do seed beads or something else. We'll see. But again, you know, certainly usable the way they are. And of course you can do a different color as well if pink doesn't go, you know, with your decor. That glitter, guys, is so inexpensive, by the way. I buy that from Walmart. It's just that regular glitter. It's not the extra fine glitter that you get, you know, maybe from one of the craft stores. So now, guys, I've switched everything up again. What I did is take the cylinders, since they weren't glued down, and put them on top of my chandelier bases, and I put the bowls that were created with the chandelier bases on top of the new bases, and I have those on top of a mirror. So I really like doing this, because then I can mix and match what I've created and use it in different ways. But you let me know what you think. So again, guys, if you're not a member of the channel, I hope you'll subscribe today. I hope you liked the video. Please leave me a comment. I always say I love all the comments, be they good, bad, or indifferent. If you're not a member of the channel, please subscribe today. Hope you'll do. Tap the bell at least 2 times. And like I say at the end of every video, can't wait to see you in the next video. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day or a wonderful night. Bye-bye.